Check my
When am I
check.
gonna come out with an album?
My check, my check, my check. My check, my check, my check. Okay, cool. Okay, cool.
Okay, well, I have an announcement also, guys. So, first off, let's just do this in the chat.
Let's redo my aid breakdown.
Everyone in the chat, guys, who is weird?
Let's redo all these charts besides GJ because I'm still in GJ.
Everyone here in the chat, I need you guys all right now. I'm gonna ask her here. Everyone spam. Actually. Alright, chat. Everyone in the chat. Everyone in the chat, let me know where you guys are from. Everyone spam where you guys are from.
Alright, we're gonna start on AU. I like to do my breakdowns. Start with a daily time frame. We get right to the business. My hair kind of crazy, chat. Don't roast me. Don't roast me, bro. I had a hat on, chat. Don't roast me, bro. Alright. Daily time frame. Overall bearish. We have lower low, lower high. Lower low, lower high, lower low. Bearish below this level here. We're gonna use this body close though. I'm gonna start using body closes for my levels. But technically, nah, wicks are technically the rejection. So we're gonna use wicks. Let me not try to change shit, bro.
One thing I want to say is that I want to start potentially trading
Let's look at the 4 hour.
live streaming during power hour for you guys.
We're gonna skip the 4 hour because the daily level is the same as the 4 hour level. So we're gonna go down to the 1 hour. Look at the 1 hour, we have lower lows and lower highs here. We had this structure shift going bullish here. And then we have higher highs and higher lows. This one was recent higher high, higher low, higher high, lower. So we went bearish here. This shift in structure going bearish. So 1 hour is technically sells. So we're gonna do 1 hour sales, daily sales, 4 hour sales, 1 hour sales. So I overall want to be looking for sales. If I want to take buys, where would I want to take them at? That's what I'm thinking. Where would I want to take my buys at? So I wouldn't be above this area because technically this is still counter trend to the daily and the 4 hour time frame. So my buys have to be above here, above this overall wick rejection here. So now that I know I want to take sales overall based off current price. I start down to the lower time frames to see where we want to sell. So we have this previous high. We have a strong level sitting here. We have this level here. I just want to adjust. I want to adjust this to capture these wicks and these bodies here. AU. Alright, so we could take some sales below here. These sales below here is definitely risky though because this is a choppy range. So we do have a better range to trade down here though. That's what I'm thinking.
Shout out to my boy. Everyone go sub. Everyone go sub. Tradeaholic FX in the chat.
Other than that,
Like,
where's my 1 to 3?
or bro, you should do some like of your like your I don't know, maybe like a lifestyle shit. That's fucked up. What a fire channel. Damn guys, let's get him to 1,000. Oh, he's live right now.
Where's my 1 to 3?
Right now, chat. Everyone go spam him. What? That's the boy.
Other than
Spam him.
this, look at go. I had go buys over here yesterday.
Go say do a dance. Take.
Look, do a dance is crazy. Do a dance is crazy. I don't got no rhythm. Do a dance is crazy.
Everyone go tell him to do a dance.
Do a dance. Tell me a dance to do, bro. This shit might be so crazy. Tell me what dance to do, man. All right, daily was bullish. I said bullish above here. Oh, do a dancey dance. All right, monkey dance is crazy. Hey, Louis, was that racially motivated? Was that racially motivated? Do a monkey dance is fucking crazy. Get 30 for one time. Get 30. All right, hold on. But it's not gonna be the same if I don't got the music, bro. I can't play the music. So I'm gonna get copyright strike, bro.
I know it. No way he's gonna do it, chat. Is he really gonna do it?
Hold on, read it correctly. What you say? Oh, money dance. Why did I read monkey dance, bro? Nah, there's no way I'm getting started on the live though. You got me fucked up. It's like, why the fuck did I read monkey dance, bro? I felt like that was low key motivated at this point. Spinneroonie. What's a spinneroonie, bro? That's some new shit. Where the fuck you from? Where they do the spinneroonie yet, bro? All right, bro. Y'all distract me, bro. I'm trying to do my pre-market breakdown, bro. Tell me something. Do the fucking monk. Why did I read monkey dance, bro? I'm still stuck on that shit though. I actually sat here and fucking read monkey dance. All right, I need to see a pullback in gold, bro. Gold is pushing up way too aggressive. I need to see a decent pullback. That's what I'm waiting for, bro. Pull back into the previous level to go higher. Very simple. Daily is overall bullish, creating higher highs and higher lows. Looking at this push here. Outside of that, my 4 hour is bullish as well. Same level. Wait, let's change my background, bro. Dark green gray. Oh, that's bright. All right, but we're good. So 4 hour is bullish as well. I need to see a 4 hour trade. Let's see this 4 hour fit. Yes, I need to see a pullback either here or in this fib level. So one of these two. Try looks healthy. Do this money dance. I got this money dance later on my Instagram story, bro. Trust. Okay, let's change it to the way this level looks. Like, not gonna lie. What color on these? Yellow? On the yellow? Do I like yellow? I think I like yellow. What y'all think? Y'all like yellow or what? we can get buys off of this fib or buys off of this previous high over here. Higher low, new higher high. One of those two. Outside of that, for gold specifically, yeah, that's really about it, bro. And we're rejecting off of this level here. Other than that, if we don't pull back and give it entries in these areas, we can look for potential entry up here. And other than that, if I want to just for buys, sells, I don't want to sell anywhere inside this area because this is technically counter trend to the overall time frames. Higher time frames being bullish, so I'll look to take sells as these higher time frames shift into bear structure, giving me a market structure shift below this major level of support here. Then if we do break below this level, we can look to target this level down here. So there, that's it. I like the way gold's setting up though. So we're gonna put it at the top. We're gonna keep it under GJ because I'm already in GJ, but we're gonna keep it at the top. Other than that, AU, we already did AU. I like AU, but probably not as much as gold. Let's look at what else looks clean. We look like we're in a retest phase of UJ. So I'm gonna look at UJ as well. Look at UJ daily time frame. Overall bearish. The reason why I know we bearish because we were making higher highs and higher lows here. Right, this push down give us a bearish market structure shift on a day time frame. Shit going bearish. So this is the start of the push that created that market structure shift. So we are bearish below this level on a daily time frame. Daily sales. Get down to the 4-hour time frame. Look at the 4-hour. We have a market structure shift here going bearish. Inside this bearish structure, we have lower low, lower high, lower low. So we are bearish below this 4-hour level. So you're gonna go 4-hour sales below this level. All right, let's look at the 1-hour time frame. Look on the 1-hour time frame. The overall bearish as well. We just broke this previous low here. We gave us a break and retest here for continuation down. We had a break and retest here as well for continuation down. Now you can see we are in the pullback phase on an hourly bearish trend. This pullback phase actually is reacting off of a fib level right about now. Text fib. Let's drop down to the 30-minute time frame. No, I don't like 30-minute. 15, don't like the 15-minute. 5. So we're gonna draw this 5-minute level here from body, 5-minute body to lowest wick. Extend it to the right. We do need to use the 5-minute here though. We could target a negative 27. Let's make all our candlesticks black, actually. I feel like a boss. Do I need to pay to sign up to TradingView? No, TradingView is free. TradingView is completely free. You can sign up for free. Only thing is, you would just have ads pop up in the bottom left. That's about it. But other than that, TradingView is definitely free. If you want to pay for the TradingView, it's like $15 a month, something like that. And you could unlock backtesting mode, add more indicators, and don't get no ads at the bottom left-hand side of your screen. That's about it. If you don't use indicators like me, or a lot of indicators like me, I might use a moving average from time to time. But if you don't use any of that stuff, you don't need to pay for the paid version of TradingView. Other than that, I just pay for it just because I don't like the ads keep popping up here, to be honest. But let's look at this 5-minute. I want to see this. Oh my god, this is so fucking clean. I'm actually taking this right now. No cap. We tapped into a fib level, getting a fib level rejection based off of this push, giving us this higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low, higher high. Market structure shift on a 5-minute time frame. Now we have a 5-minute pullback into roughly another fib level. We could take a sell here, stop loss above the highs here. We could do a little. We don't got to do 44 pips. We could trail it down to about 35 and trade this easy. Easy. Let's open up Trade Locker real quick.
get entries sometimes together like this.
I'm actively taking this, like right now.
So make sure you guys all subscribe. Leave a like, maybe comment below.
What is this, UJ? This is so clean. Very, very, very textbook.
Who do you guys know out here doing it? You know, for you guys like this? Not many. So I appreciate y'all. Thank you guys so much.
What's my stop loss?
Copy.
Copy.
Support all the time. Does mean a lot. Stay tuned
Peace.
for more videos, guys. Go watch that new video I put out, and I have a lot more coming out soon to help you guys. So, if you guys, just a reminder, if you guys are the cool ones to like, comment, freaking hype me up and stuff, that's what makes me want to put out more videos. You know, when I put it out, likes or puts emojis or whatever the frick, then it's like, oh shit, I fell off. I'm gone. I'm out. I could just go trade on the island and just be quiet, but I'm here trying to help you guys, so I appreciate y'all for your,
I like these cells.
goes a long way. I hope gold flies, and I hope you guys end the week with a little baggy. I know I'm trying to, so, oh yeah. Appreciate you guys. I'm basically still floating right by,
Not gold. GU. If I'm not GU, UJ. If UJ sell gold, you should definitely buy. It's not gold. Bro, fuck, I can't type today, bro. I know I spelled that shit wrong. I didn't spell that wrong? Could have swore I spelled that shit wrong. No cap.
KBM on console. KBM on console, that's great. You are so good, I appreciate it. I'm literally on keyboard and mouse, I'm a controller player, so.
Curious, bro, you sound like you know your shit. I'm hanging around to see you make some money. Bet. Yeah, I've been trading for about 4.5, almost 5 years now. This is a very, very, very textbook setup here, to be honest. Let me execute on my other account as well. Welcome to the stream, my boy. Where you from? And how long you been trading? And what do you trade? Let me know all of that while I take this position on my other account. What pair is this? UJ? USD JPY. What's this stop loss? Stop loss 155.920. 155.920. All right, and we're in. Can you explain when you get a chance what you're doing? Like you're making a play on a downtrending chart. Yeah, so I'm gonna do a breakdown right now. So before, all right, let me do a summary of how my trading strategy, right? So no matter what kind of trading strategy is or what your foundation is, whether you trade smart money concepts, whether you trade fair value gaps, supply and demand, ICT, support and resistance, Bollinger Bands, whatever indicator based RSI divergence, MACD, EMAs, whatever, no matter what trading strategy you have, your trading strategy must have these 4 simple things, right? For one, you must have a strategic checklist to identify clear direction. What's good, Skits? But for one, you must have a strategic approach to identify clear direction. Or after you identify a clear direction about what you want to do on the overall day or where you think the markets will go. Step 2, identify an area of execution or like an area of that you need see price to get to before you actually look for a reaction, right? Once you have that area picked out on a chart, you need step 3. The area of execution could be a fair value gap, it could be a supply zone, it could be a demand zone, it could be a support zone, it could be a resistance zone, it could be a fib level, depending on whatever you trade, right? Right after you have that area of execution, you need to have a entry criteria, what you need to see at the area for you to actually press that buy or sell button, right? For me, my entry criteria will be a market structure shift on the lower time frames, like the 5 minute or the 1 minute. After you have your entry criteria, what you need to see happen at that area of execution, you need to then do by city traders. I don't even know what that is, Siraj. But after that, you need to have your stop loss and your take profit and how you will manage the trade. Like, where would you look to take partials at? Where would you look to go break even? Things of that nature, right? So you need to have all 4 of those things. One's an entry criteria, not entry criteria. 1, a way to establish clear direction. 2, an area of execution or area that price will get to where you look to make a decision. Then you need to see entry criteria or a reaction at that area, which you look whatever you look for, and then stop loss placement, take profits, and risk management. Right. So that's my foundation. I think every trading strategy should have that same foundation with them 4 simple steps. Now for me, I'm going to break down what I do. So I like to start off on daily time frame. I use the daily time frame, the 4 hour time frame, the 1 hour time frame. I use those time frames just to establish my clear direction. Right. So I use overall higher highs and higher lows, or lower lows and lower highs, just to see a direction the market is going. So the daily might look like this with a clear high high like that. The 4 hour time frame might look like this, like that. Then the 1 hour time frame might look like this, right? This let me know that this is the daily structure. This is daily going bullish. This is the 4 hour structure. 4 hour structure is going bullish. This is the 1 hour structure. 1 hour structure is going bearish. So if I see a market like this, that lets me know that my direction to buys is buys. You might be asking, why am I looking for buys if the current price, which will be this price action here, will be bearish? Why am I looking for buys? Well, it's simply because the overall time frame is going bullish. So because the overall time frames, like the daily and the 4 hour high time frames, are going bullish, I don't want to be looking to sell because this is counter trend to the overall higher time frame structure. Remember, the higher the time frame, the stronger the confirmation. The lower the time frame, the weaker, right? So I want to go in the direction of the overall higher time frame markets. So I won't be looking to take sales here. So I use a daily 4 hour, 1 hour to establish a direction. Once I have a direction established, I use previous levels of support and resistance to use as my area of execution. So it could be a previous higher high, a previous higher low, a previous lower low, or previous lower high, or it could be a fib level. That's how I use my for area execution. Once price breaks above a previous high, I have this as an area execution. Wait for price to pull back into this area. On that pullback, I need to see structure forming on the 5 minute or 1 minute time frame, showing me clear lower lows and lower highs. And then that's what I need to see at this area. Then once I see this happening at this area, I look for a market structure shift on that same time frame to go pro trend of the overall high time frames and look to target previous highs. Like so, it could be a 1 to 1, it could be a 1 to 2, it could be a 1 to 3. I don't care what it is, as long as it's more than a 1 to 1. Right? That's very, very, very simple. So with that being said, I'm going to show you what it looks like on the chart. So just daily time frame. Daily time frame is overall bearish. You might be asking, why am I saying this bearish if we overall look like we're going up? Because you want to focus on the structure that's going in this bullish push. Yeah, that's what I was struggling with in my head. The 1 hour time frame looks bearish, but I get it. You plan the day and waiting for the short term dip to enter. Yeah, I'm waiting for the short term dip to go with the overall time frames because I'm not necessarily a scalper. I'm more so on the intraday / day trading space. I roughly hold my trades from 4 hours to about 6 hours holding the trade. So I don't care about the intersection volume or the intersection decision. I want the move of the overall day. So sometimes I take a trade during London. If London is going counter trend, I would just stay away from it and wait for that New York pro trend to come, and I'll take the New York trade, and vice versa. If New York is not doing anything, I'll wait to the next day's London session to take their pro trend trade. If New York is counter trend, basically. So I just go pro trend with the higher time frames, and I use the lower time frames for entry, and use the higher time frames for areas of execution. right? So you might be looking at this overall market like this is a bullish market, but in reality, you're wrong. It's not a bullish market. It was bullish. It is now bearish. You might be wondering why is it now bearish? If you look at the structure that happened on this push up, we have a higher high, a higher low, a higher high, a higher low, a higher high. Make this a little bit thicker so you can see it. This is the structure that we have on this push up, meaning this is my most recent higher low. Ask yourself, did this higher low ever get taken out? Yes. Price broke below this higher low, so meaning we're no longer in bullish structure, we're overall in bearish structure, right? So that lets me know that the daily time frame is bearish. Now I'm going to look at the push that created that bearish momentum. So this was the push that, aggressive push that took out this higher low and this higher low, showing me that sellers are taking control. So I don't want to mark off the top of that push because that is the most recent lower high now, because we are shifting in structure. Now that I have the daily telling me to sell, again, I use the daily 4 hour, 1 hour just for specific directional bias. So I just know daily time frame telling me I should be looking for selling opportunities. Then I go to the 4 hour time frame. Now I want to look at the details going on in the 4 hour time frame. Once again, we have higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low, higher high. This is my most recent higher low. This higher low was taken out. Look at the push that took out that higher low, which was this push here. Then we have lower low, lower high, lower low. This is my most recent lower high. We never created a significant pullback after creating this lower high here. So the 4 hour is technically still bearish as long as we stay below this area. So I have a daily time frame telling me to sell. I have a 4 hour time frame telling me to sell. Now let's look at the 1 hour time frame. Looking at the 1 hour time frame, now we look at more current price because we are in the lower time frames. Looking at current price, we have lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low. Right? This is my most recent lower high. So as long as we stay below this area, this is technically still seller's territory on a 1 hour time frame. So sellers are still in control below this area. Right? So daily telling me to sell, 4 hour telling me to sell, 1 hour telling me to sell. I am not looking for buys anywhere on this chart. I don't care if the market pushes all the way up here. I don't care if the market pushes all the way up here. I'm still not looking for buy opportunities because the market is overall still bearish. Now it might be bullish. If it pushes all the way up here, we would be bullish on the 1 hour, but the 4 hour and the daily would still be bearish. I would still be looking for selling opportunities even if the trade loses. Still looking for sells because the overall time frame is sells, and sells are more or a higher probability because of the amount of time frames telling me to sell versus time frames telling me to buy. Right? So based off my entry, what I did was I waited for a pullback after this 1 hour. I waited for a pullback on this 1 hour time frame. As you can see, price gave us a push down to create this low, making a new lower low. Now price started to push back up into this fib level on a 1 hour time frame of retracement of the 61 rejection off of the 618 on this fib level. That's also lining up with previous support here. As you can see, price wicked above this support level, but never body close above. So let me know that we have strong rejections in this area. Also rejecting off of this fib. Now this will be my area of execution. When I talk about the 4 steps, I established my clear direction already. I established my area of execution, which was this fib level. Now we'll look for entry criteria. Looking at entry criteria, I'll use the 5 minute time frame. I want to see the 5 minute structure that formed when price was pushing up into this fib level. So as you can see on the 5 minute time frame, we have higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low, higher high. This push down took out this previous higher low, giving me a 5 minute shift in direction, letting me know sellers are regaining control as long as we stay below this level. So this is why I decided to take a sell. I got a market execution after this 5 minute pullback into this area, give me like a little better entry rather than entering down here, and have a stop loss above this high. But I don't want price to come up and create equal highs and then take me out this trade and then overrun my direction. So I give my stop loss just a little bit of space just in case price wants to pull back and put me in a little bit more drawdown, grab a little bit more liquidity before continuing down. That's the reason why I put my stop loss above here. But that's the overall trade, and I'm looking to target the negative 27 on the Fibonacci extension level. Then I have minor targets where I say look for taking partials, where I want to take partials at previous lows sitting right over here. Hopefully that makes sense. Let me know if you got any questions, comments, or concerns. Hopefully I didn't talk too fast as well. Hold on real quick. All right. So that's this trade. Same thing with the GU. I'm in this GJ, not GU, GJ. I'm in this trade as well. Same exact thing. Daily time frame is overall bearish. How do I know? We creating higher highs and higher lows here. Going bullish. This push down, took out this higher low and this higher low. Going bearish. Now you see in the daily time frame, overall making new lower low, lower high, lower low. So we technically still bearish on the daily time frame, as long as we stay below this lower high here. Turn to the 4 hour time frame. The 4 hour time frame, what do we see here? Lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high, new low. So we technically still bearish on 4 hour, as long as we stay below this 4 hour level here. Good. Drop down on the 1 hour time frame. Looking on the 1 hour, what do we see? Lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high. This lines up with a fib level. Draw the fib from the top to the bottom. Lines up with the 618. I took sales at this entry here. Stop loss just above the highs, and I look to target the negative 27 extension, which is this level here. And I'm actively in this trade as well. Also, this trade has a left shoulder, head, right shoulder, and then lower low and lower highs. So I'm looking at this same idea on UJ. So I don't need to look at gold or AU anymore because I'm in this trade. I'm in this trade from yesterday, GJ from yesterday. This actually took this yesterday doing London. It was really very consolidating profit here, but I'm not tripping. I took partials at this support area, and now I'm just letting the rest run and do whatever it wants to do. Now we have a full position sitting here in drawdown. Hopefully all that makes sense though. That's basically how I trade. I have a free Discord community in the description if anybody wants to join. You explain your strat well, bro. Thank you. I follow everything you said right up until you stop loss being higher than market cap. Now, can you show me where you bought and where you will sell? So, I'm selling. I'm not buying. I'm selling. So, where I will look to get out of the trade is, for one, I have a target of this negative 27 extension here for my full target, which is a 1 to 2.7 risk to reward. Other than that, I have profit targets like where I look to close partials or manage my trade or like trail stop loss, things of that nature. So my first trail stop loss will be just the same as much as my stop loss. So if I have a 36 pip stop loss, my first partial area will be 36 pips, making it a 1-to-1 risk reward. So I will put a line here and label this TP1. And then other than that, my second target will be this previous low. Creating, like, if price comes into this previous low, let me know we have potential rejection here because last time price came down here, we had a rejection. So if price comes down here and we reject, I want to look to take partials here. If we don't reject, I want to look to hold full to this full target. So this will be my second target. Then my third target will be just full target for a 1 to 2.7 risk to reward. My first target is always a 1-to-1. So if I have a 20 pips stop loss, my first target will be 20 pips from entry. So on and so forth. And the reason why you say follow my stop until a stop loss, because if let me give you an example. Because my trade is on a higher time frame, right? 5 minute structure liquidity could be grabbed and still respect the higher time frame structure, right? So I use 5 minutes for entries. I don't use 5 minutes for stop loss placement. The reason why I don't use 5 minutes for stop loss placement because price could easily just come up, create equal highs, not really breaking highs or closing, right? And then overall go back bearish. If I have my stop loss too tight, sitting right at this level, we could easily just take me out, quote unquote, grabbing my liquidity, then selling off, right? So this will be losing a trade that's overall winning trade because if this trade does run after stopping out, people who have stop loss too tight here in this area, then I will be technically losing a winning trade because I was right about the overall direction, just had bad stop loss placement. So to avoid taking losses like this, I'd rather take a loss where I'm wrong and there's complete reversal off of that trade. So like if I'm selling here and price just rips up and just keep going higher and higher and higher and higher and higher, I'm comfortable with that loss because I did everything right. I stuck to the plan. I had good stop loss placement. Price just took my stop loss and then reversed, rather than having a super tight stop loss and being able to get your stop loss hit for the trade to run your overall direction. That will piss me off as a trader. So to go against that, I'll always put my stop loss a few pips above the most recent rejection. So this is my most recent rejection. I don't want to have it too tight here because price could easily just rip up, tap into this area, and then sell off. So to avoid that, I put my stop loss above it. So I had it at 40 at first, but I don't need it. 40. 40 is excessive, so I ran it down to 35. Then based off of spread and everything, it got me in at 36 pip stop loss. So really was supposed to be a 35 stop loss, but it rounded to 36. And I would like I always do my stop loss within 0 or 5s. Like I won't have a 33 pip stop loss or 32 pip stop loss. Like if it's 32, I'll just round it to 30. If it's 29, I'll just round it up to 30. If it's 34, I'll just round it up to 35. Like that. I don't really have like random stop loss like 34.1 or nothing like that. So because it was so close to 35, I rounded it up to 35. But then based off price gave me an entry and it ended up being a 1 pip slip. So 36 ended up being a 36 pip stop loss. Same thing here. This was a 50 pip stop loss, but entry slipped me and made a 51 pip stop loss. That's why this stop loss seemed a little bit tighter on this position. We do have some potential scalings here on GJ. I don't want to scale in. I don't want to sell GJ because JPY is the quote pair in this instance. So if this is the quote pair and GJ, and this is. Oh wait, no, they both quote pairs. I'm tripping. I'm thinking is. Oh yeah, I'm tripping. Now yeah, this sell-off could play as well. They both are in pullback phase. But if we look on a 5-minute time frame and look at the structure on this pullback, well, this don't have any structure. But if we did have structure, we could potentially take a scaling. But because there's no structure here, there's no trade on the scaling. Yeah, that makes sense. That's like that's the bit I was missing in my head. I was thinking, why would you want to sell lower than where the chart is now? There are levels. I get it now. Yeah, so yeah, it's levels. I got levels for targets and levels that I expect to get rejected, or that I know has potential to get rejected. If it has potential to get because everything, you don't know if something is going to get rejected until after it gets rejected. You don't know something is going to get broke until after it gets broke. Our job as a trader is to predict what we think is going to happen, or in our job as a trader is to read and react to what is actually happening in front of our face. So if my job is to read and react, I know last time price came in this area, we had a rejection. So if price comes here again, we could have another rejection. So if I know price could go against me after tapping into this level, this is where I want to look to take some of my trade off of, because I don't want to give back what the market already gave me off of potential. Same here. People selling it. Well, price came up here, rejected this area. Whoever bought here, it's like they need to notice that this is a potential rejection area because price previously rejected this high. So here's where you should be looking to take some of your profits off, if not all of them. And if you did here, you made money and then got broken even. If you didn't here, you overall lost. So I don't want something like this to happen down here and I overall take a loss or not make money off of a winning trade. Kind of like that. Or I'm getting another example. Or like here will be an example where it actually broke through. So as you can see, price created this low here, gave a retracement. People that sold here, price came down here, could have took some partials off here, then held the rest for a farther target, and now your rest of your profits, the rest of your trade is making profits. But you know that this was a potential rejection area because price previously rejected here. The same thing here, price rejected here, sold off. People that bought here, price pushed back up, retesting this high. Knowing that this is a potential rejection area because it previously rejected this area, you as a trader should be looking like, okay, I should take partials off here or look to close my trade here because we have potential rejections. And as you can see here, the rejection actually held, and then if you didn't take partials off, you overall took a loss or went break even. So I don't want to get caught on an equal high or equal low situation in any given trade. So if we have equal lows at this point, then this is where I look to take partials because I know we can have a reversal there. Yeah, so you already made profit on this trade and you will protect it at that point based on your analysis. Well, my GJ trade, yeah. Well, yeah, exactly. So if I'm in this trade and price to get here, I'm already in profit. To protect my profits, I'm taking partials and trailing my stop loss just to manage risk. So, and I really focus on the higher time frame closes. No problem, no problem. Appreciate your question. I like your questions. I mainly focus on the high time frame closes. So like if we see like 5 minute bullish. Hold on, chat. I forgot what I was saying. I just forgot what I was saying, bro. I'm finna go to sleep though. I'm gonna let the trade run, do what it do. Whatever happens, happens. That's it, bro. Yeah, I don't scalp. I'm more so intraday, day trade. I don't like to sit in front of my computer when I'm actually in a trade because I start to micromanage and overthink my trades. So after I take a trade, I like to let it do what it do, and I come back at a stop loss or take profit. Thanks for the time and good luck. Hope you make some money. I appreciate you stopping by the stream too, my boy. If I got a free Discord in the description if you want to join. I do like I would post my like updates on what I do with my trades inside my Discord server. But I'm wrapping up here. All right, boss. Appreciate it.